Good morning. So today what I wanted to talk to you about was I've got 13 different ideas for how you can improve your sales and marketing alignment. One of the things I found working in sales, running sales teams, and now working in marketing in a marketing agency is that the way that you align sales and marketing and how closely those two teams work together is one of the fastest ways that you can improve your revenue and operational growth. And that's why I wanted to share with you some quick, really implementable ideas that you can take and improve your sales and marketing alignment in your business. So the first one, I think that you should be co-creating your audience personas together. I've spoken about audience personas before, and this is this map of your ideal client, who they are, what their challenges, what their frustrations are, and actually getting an understanding of how your product or service solves their problem. Marketing shouldn't be doing this in isolation. It's something they should be sitting down and building with sales together, because sales are really at the forefront of your business and they know actually what those pain points and what the challenges and frustrations of your audience persona are. Number two, and this sort of follows true to that, is that you should then be mapping that buyer journey together. So mapping that flow of how a customer comes into your business and understanding that for that audience, the different questions and concerns and their decision-making process at each part of the journey. Again, that's something that marketing and sales should really be building out together, because then from a marketing perspective, you've got all of that sales insight that you can be putting the content into. And now the sales team will have a better understanding of their customer journey as well, with marketing taking them through that process. Number three is really you should start to co-create content. So I think a lot of the creation of content, not just the plans, is happening in isolation. And so I think marketing have the technology, the infrastructure, the data, the ability to run these big campaigns, but marketing should really be spotlighting and celebrating sales. So if you're a marketing team and building out a webinar, you should have your sales reps in there. If you're producing marketing collateral, you should have quotes and insights from your sales team inside of all of those bits of content. Next one, number four, you should be creating a customer testimonial feedback loop. So marketing needs this way of capturing every time you've got happy customers, because they're going to be telling the sales team and not you. You need a way of capturing that and quickly turning it into testimonials, case studies, references, because then you can start to use that. You can get it in social media, you can get it in your bids and tenders, all of that good stuff. Number five, you should have some shared metrics for success that both teams can be excited about and make them visible. Often you'll have marketing measured on one set of metrics, sales obviously measured on sales, but there should be some space in between. And so often that might be the creation of marketing qualified leads and sales qualified leads. It might be the number of opt-ins to a particular campaign. You might start to look at revenue generated from tactical marketing stuff, but actually speed of deal, or like nurture metrics or marketing influence deals. There's all of these things that you can start to track that'll be really powerful. Number six, you should invite marketing to attend sales meetings, both internal and external, and do it often. So often, the marketing team, if they're not included in your weekly sales meeting or fortnightly, whatever that cadence is, they should be. So they should be there sitting inside of that meeting to get ideas and see what's happening within the business. Marketing should be attending client meetings at least once a month, both with new prospects and existing clients, so that they can hear challenges, frustrations, pain points, buying signals, intent, all of those sorts of things, and start to work that into their content plans as well. Number seven, so both departments should actually have agree some mutual service level agreements, some SLAs around activities, and so that might be follow-ups and things. So marketing should have a commitment that each month we're going to deliver X number of leads to the sales team, but similarly, the sales team should then have their SLA that all leads are going to be followed up with within 48 hours, and then they're going to provide feedback for the marketing team on what was right and what wasn't within those leads as well. Number eight, make sure your marketing team is on your sales email group alias. It's really easy to do, but that way the marketing team are going to be included in all of those sales communications and feel closer to the team. Number nine, celebrate wins together and take the time to recognize each other. If your sales team have sales offsites where they all get together and you will high-five each other about how awesome the last month was, or quarter, or however you're measuring it, marketing should be there. Like, you should be making sure that marketing are there and celebrating all of those wins together, because it actually empowers them and encourages them to be wanting to provide and do more for you. So make sure that you're celebrating wins together. Number 10, use smart technology to work from a shared platform. sometimes there's this real disconnect. If marketing's happening in one platform and sales happening in another, it's really difficult to then prove ROI back to the business. So use smart technology. We use HubSpot primarily. We use ActiveCampaign with other clients. Just depends, but make sure if you're using a common technology platform for marketing and sales, then you can see the benefit and the results, and it's going to work a lot better. At number 11, so use marketing data to scale and empower one-to-one outreach from sales. So marketing might be able to give sales here's not just a list of people who have opted in, but maybe here's a list of lost deals. They might be able to give lists of here's people who are engaging with our content. They might be able to give lists of here's a list that we've bought that matches our ideal buyer type, whatever it might look like. But you should be using marketing data to scale and empower the outreach from your sales team. As part of that as well, number 12, set up lead scoring. So you should actually find a way that you can score leads, both in terms of the type of person coming into the business, and then also based on the activity with marketing. So the sales team should be able to see if you're selling into CFOs and there's a particular CFO that this month has downloaded 3 white papers, been onto the website twice, opened all of your emails, but the sales team can't see that and don't know when they're not picking up the phone. Like, it's a missed opportunity for both of you. So setting up a lead scoring mechanism improves your lead quality in sales. Often, that's going to be in the marketing technology platforms that you're using. And then last but not least, number 13, also co-create outreach templates and sales collaterals that you can embed within it. So your sales team are then reaching out to people. Marketing often have some copywriting chops and can actually help with some of that outreach. And then also we'll be able to build sales collateral that maps your outreach sequence or outreach campaign. So you can actually, marketing can build sales collateral that maps to an outreach campaign to build assets to improve the effectiveness of it as well. Really hope that you found that useful. I'd love to hear any of your advice and tips. So if you've got any advice or tips for people on how to improve sales and marketing alignment, any questions on any of these, just let me know in the comments below. Cheers, thanks.